With the grappler, he might just be jealous that you were, well, other than Roddy Piper that came out of the Oregon territory, you were probably the second biggest star behind Piper.
Yeah, Piper was definitely number one. There's no question about it. You know, Roddy and I were extremely close at long range. You know, that'd be in the autobiography as well. You know, when working on that, I want you to, you know, touch it up. And we're talking about that. It's just a point that Roddy had the best raw talent, especially on the microphone. There was nobody, I mean, nobody could rap as good as Roddy Piper. And he was a very, very good friend of mine, close friend of mine. We lived 30 miles apart in Oregon. And he's the only pro wrestler, Hannibal, that I can almost swear to it on a Bible. I can't quite 100% say it. Never cheated on his wife. Kitty. So, I mean, I had nothing but a ton of respect for Roddy, and I sure miss him, and he died way too young.
Yeah, the last time I was talking to you, you were mentioning that he would do promos after doing coke, and you said that Hogan did that sometimes too. And I actually found one promo with there's a few with Piper that are definitely suspicious, but there's one with Danny DeVito at Madison Square Garden where his eyes are like lit up, and I'm amazed that he was able to do promos like that. But it also might explain too, like why it seemed like he was gasping for air sometimes in between breaths when he was doing promos. But who knows?
Well, back in the 86, early part of 87, they didn't have the promos you had to do in every city. You know, if you were a main eventer or a semi-main eventer, you had to do them, and you never got paid for them, of course, but it was just a position you had to get up early and do them. And Hogan was definitely a big-time cokester, and you could tell every time he did his interview, he did coke before he went out there. Probably, I'm not saying every time, but probably 70%